My goodness, what's everybody doing on this happy Thanksgiving day? Oh, chasing the old lady around the living room while the kids are outside? Yeah. This is Runaway Bride. I know there's some bored people out there. I see you trolling and scrolling. Put a link in the comments. Like I always do. I got an easy day. Yeah, no cooking. Yeah, we already did Thanksgiving, so today's gonna be real easy for me. Got the dick phone on vibrate, of course. Waiting for Biden to call. I might read something. This was a live show we did 2005 as the Bandana Brothers. There's a link in the comments to the site where you can find it. It's all improv show, all based on loose ideas. I wrote this. Man, this is #1 on Reverb Nation chart. Yeah, #1, because I promoted it the old-fashioned way with flyers. Very thankful to have done that. Yeah, it's a lot of anxiety. Oh my God, so much anxiety. I'm torn. It's so nice out. I want to get the bike out and go for a ride. But I don't let her leave the house because I don't want to be missing when all of a sudden my old lady needs me to touch her vagina. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's hard being a guy. Yeah. Always got to be Johnny on the spot. Literally. I got a piece here called Pumpkin Wine that I was going to read. It's short. Lauren, I hope you're doing good. Thanksgiving, Tim, Gary, Mitchell, Jamie, I see you're having some trouble. Hope and pray for you. Cherish, Krug, hope you're doing okay. I'm still sober, 640 days or something like that. I don't know, 91 weeks. 91 weeks sober. Oh, listen to this. Listen to the lead guitar.
She don't wanna wear shoes. She don't wanna wash no dishes. What good she gonna do? She's a runaway bride. She's a runaway bride.
This is Rick Belkoffer. 2005, Memorial Day. Danny passed away on 6/6/06. So glad to have got this chance to make this show, record it, even though it's a raw recording. Still very, very, very treasured to me. So I just want to say happy Thanksgiving and happy Native American History Month. It's Native American History Month. Yes, and you don't hear a lot about that in the media. But it's very important. Yeah, the indigenous peoples have been, their whole lives have been disrupted by our capitalism pretty seriously. And we have everything to thank them for. You know, when Thanksgiving, the colonists, the people that they were feeding, you know, this feast they had was their, you know, it was symbolic of the people's need for the Native Americans' help. They were helpless. They didn't know how to work the land. They didn't know how to garden. They didn't know how to do anything to survive. And if it hadn't have been for the Native Americans, those people would have all died had they not been so gracious and hospitable. But that's the more important part about Thanksgiving that we need to understand is the helplessness aspect. Yes, they had to come together because of the helplessness. Helplessness that has increased tenfold, millionfold. What do they say? It took, I saw a post earlier where it was talking about, took, you know, like 216,000 years for the planet to reach 1 billion people in population, but only 216 years for the population to get to 8 billion. Yeah. That's pretty serious. 8 billion people, there's no way that we can sustain life on the planet with 8 billion people. That's a lot of people. Yeah, 8 billion people, and the majority of them are Chinese. Yeah, because of our business practices utilizing China for so much, we've given them the ability to multiply to those numbers. Yeah. Think about that. The other thing about China is they've never spent a penny on war. They've never had a war that cost them out of their pocket. They never have had a war. They've been saving and saving and saving and saving and saving for thousands and thousands of years. If you know anything about the true Orient and history, a lot of secrets being kept in the Orient. A lot of our knowledge and intels come from the Orient, from the ancient people in the Orient. Yeah, it's pretty hardcore. And they keep a lot of secrets. They're very secretive. Things are about to get very bad, and no one's prepared. No one's prepared at all. So, we got this thing about pumpkin wine. Here we are in a brand new year, Thanksgiving. Must say I'm surprised. My heart's still beating. Yes, this was 2017. 5 years later, I'm still surprised. Having been brought up in the grayer end of life, I've learned to appreciate that which is given to me. Being thankful, truly thankful, is pure humility and gratitude. It's a sour note when people complain, but sometimes it's necessary for the greater good, provided rational people are observing it and interacting appropriately. My chief complaint about the holidays is the senseless waste, the pure gluttony when you get down to it. I mean, the trees at Christmas, the pumpkins at Halloween, the turkey nobody eats for leftovers at Thanksgiving, the saltpeter and the sulfur in July, the poppies of Veterans Day, and all that Easter grass. Yeah, last but not least, the people who drive their cars into deer and leave the carcass to rot. Yeah, that really pisses me off. But what I have to share is worth gold, even the color gold. That is if you look at it correctly. Yeah, if you like to drink. Well, what is he talking about? Well, I'm talking about pumpkins. Yes, that's right, pumpkins. When I was a kid, and still to this day, I always hated pumpkin pie. One year my father picked that very thing to force down my throat. Usually it was milk, so I was thankful for the change. It's harder to pour and cause less of a mess, yeah. What I've discovered is pumpkin makes excellent wine, and that's renewed my senses. Thank God I didn't kill him. Yeah, here's what you do. If you let the pumpkins age a bit, the flesh inside will fall apart like spaghetti, going round and round and round inside the pumpkin shell. You can rake it out free with your fingertips. Grating the pumpkin flesh and put it, you're grating it. So you put it in a 5-gallon pail. 5 pounds of flesh, 3.5 pounds of sugar, 1 3/4 gallons water, and a teaspoon of yeast. I use regular yeast and it works good enough for girls I go with. Yeah, boil water and pour it onto the flesh in the bucket. Wash the bucket beforehand, of course. Let it set in the bucket with a rag or a towel covering over it so that it can breathe. Let it set 5 days, stirring constantly throughout the days. You can add raisins and cinnamon or whatever you like, but I like it the way it is. Place it in jugs with the lids that you drilled holes in and inserted plastic rubber tubing in. Seal it with a hot melt glue gun. Put the loose end of the hose into a milk jug full of water. This provides your oxygen lock so the fermentation process can take place properly. After 3 weeks or a little more, siphon it off and let it set. If you want it pretty, keep it a year before drinking. I could care less and enjoy it when I feel like after 3 weeks. Yeah. Do it cowboy way and see for yourself. Be sure to let me know how you ended up. Anyway, I hope you enjoy that little bit of information. Pumpkin wine. Yeah, it's good to know if you want to have alcohol in your life. Knowing how to make alcohol is very, very powerful. Just that little bit of knowledge, very powerful in your life. You save a lot of money buying alcohol. And it's fun. It's a fun thing to do, vintning, fermenting. And there's other things. There's vegetables and, things like that. You can get into vegetables. But that'll begin your world into preservation of food. Yeah, that right there. Just beginning to learn how to make wine. That's your opening door. The lid on Pandora's box, Learn how to make wine. And it all goes from there. Next thing you know, you're a naturalist. Yeah. Oh, shit. The deck phone's vibrating. I think it's Biden. Hello. Oh, hey, Biden. How are you doing today? You don't say. I don't watch the game. No. The dog show? Yeah, the dog show's on one of the mind control devices. My mother-in-law's upstairs watching the dog show. Yeah. Yeah. No, my wife is watching House on repeat, I'm sure. House or Star Trek. What's your lady watching? Oh, the game? She watches the game. Wow. How many turkeys did you pardon today? Just the one? Yeah. And then, of course, the cook took it out back and they cooked it anyway, right? Yeah, it's the silliest thing, pardoning a turkey. Yeah. No, Oh, I haven't needed vibrators lately, batteries. But I know that's the next big thing. When are you just going to make, solar-powered rechargeable vibrators? Yeah, save a lot of money on batteries. Doesn't fall into consumerism. No, it's not as profitable, I see. Well, yeah. Well, China's coming out ahead with the battery plan, and they know about they know about our need for batteries because they manufacture all of our masturbation tools. Yes. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm saving my wishes for an important occasion. I've got three turkey wishbones here. Yeah, I'm not going to wish for a better battery situation. I think we need to get away from electricity. Yeah, it's causing enough problems. All right, what is it? Crossword puzzle. That would be calico. Yes, calico. I wish you'd get something better than cats. There's other magazines. No, I haven't tried the new ice cream. I was happy with the chocolate and the vanilla. Strawberry. That was good enough. No. No, not cooking anything today. No, the furnace isn't even on. Well, we need to do an infomercial on how to save energy. When are you going to do that? Well, that would help people more than, saving a penny on gas. They need energy, that's those other forms of energy that are costing us. Well, maybe we wouldn't need such a big demand on an electrical system if we weren't fostering so many electronic devices out into the consumer public. You think about that? We have to find something else that's profitable. Yeah, like drug treatment. Yeah, and landfill duty. When are we going to clean up the landfills? China's working on that. And well, China said they're not going to do that anymore. They don't like handling our recycling. You can't keep putting it in the ocean. All right, well, review the content. Yes, I want the seat changed. I want the upholstery seat changed. Yes. The Oval Office, I want the seat upholstery changed. I don't want my boys sitting where your boys are. No, you mental midget. No. Well, we'll see what happens in the next 2 years. I wouldn't count your chickens before they hatch, though. Yeah. No, good day, Biden. That's it. Oh, man. I wish he'd get a better magazine than Cats. I'm so sick of Cats. He's even done that crossword before. Calico was the answer months ago. Oh, man. Let's play some music. Let's see if we can play some music. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. Sometimes I get lucky. It just happens. Oh man, I think I'm just gonna go ride. The lady can wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ride. Oh man, we're gonna get cooped up all winter long. Gotta get outside today. That's it. Oh, smashing my guitar too. Sorry, Rolando. Stay there. All right, get out of here. Peace, love you, who cares? Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'm not a guitar player. I just get lucky sometimes.